Hey lovelies, how are you? I thought today that we could do more of a chill video. Let's do a sit down, let's have a catch up. I know a lot of you were really lovely to me on the last kind of budgeting video that I did, where I kind of had a bit of a breakdown. There was a little bit of a Blair Witch Project moment, you know, the snot bubbles. Not quite, but you know. So I thought that I would give you an update on my financial horizons. And yeah, let's just have a catch up. Well, that didn't go to plan. I've just been waffling on for the past 15 minutes and realised I didn't even press record, so that didn't work. Anyway, how are we all? I hope everyone's really good. I know a lot of you found me from a video that I made at the beginning of the month where I was kind of having a not great time, talking about the rising cost of living and, you know, trying to financially balance that as a single parent. So welcome if you found me from that video. Thankfully, I'm feeling a lot better now. I took a few days where I felt a bit shitty, and you know, that's okay, because I think we need to, it's important that we work through those emotions and don't just try and push them down and hope that they disappear. But yeah, things have improved a lot actually since that video. So I've been doing a lot of like the behind the scenes work, and do you know what I've been doing? I've been watching the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial a lot as well. I am fully invested in that. In the UK, we don't have televised trials. We have public trials where you can go and physically sit in there and watch them, not televised. So to be able to sit at home and watch what's happening live, I'm there for it. If you've been watching it, let me know down below what you think. Crazy. But I think, you know, it's not a nice trial. It's not a nice thing to be talking about. But I do think that it is good that it opens up the conversation about domestic violence, both from men and from women. And just about toxic relationships. If there's one thing that you can take from this trial, if you've been watching it, is just how toxic this relationship is. So I've spent a lot of time watching that as well. But I wanted to give you guys an update on the financial position, because I know so many of you reached out to me and just offered me so much love and so much support. And first of all, I just want to say thank you to that, because to be flooded with so much love just was such an incredible feeling. And you really helped to pull me out of that funk that I was in, and just to make me believe that I could turn things around and that I can, you know, get through this and that everything's going to be okay. So I thought that we would do an update, and I can let you guys know what's happened since then. I'd set up a Buy Me a Coffee page. Now, if you don't know, Buy Me a Coffee is something that creators do as a means for people that watch their content to be able to, you know, make a small financial contribution to help support their channels, or, you know, whatever they're creating. And it's kind of a, you buy a coffee, an imaginary coffee for someone. And I thought it's quite nice. Like, it's a cute way of someone being able to, you know, help to support the channel in that way. But it wasn't something that I have ever spoken about in any of my videos. And I thought, well, I'll create one. But I don't want people being like, oh, she's just asking us for money, because that's not the case. You know, I'm so grateful for everyone that subscribes or presses like on the video, which, if you haven't pressed liked, if you just press it for me, because they really help. They help so much to grow the channel, and YouTube sees that people are liking it and commenting and things, and then they push that video in front of more people, and then they get to see it. So helping out in that way, I'm so grateful for that. So I thought, well, I'll put my Buy a Coffee page just in the description box. And then if anybody sees it and feels like they want to do that and they're in a position to do that, you know, I'd be so grateful. But like, there's no obligation like to do that. Like, I'm grateful for, like I say, just people engaging with my channel. I wasn't expecting anything to really come from that. I started to get people making donations, and honestly, it made me cry. Just seeing how generous people are, it's going to make me get emotional now. Um, I cannot thank people enough for helping out. Just like people wanting to help out. I think people seeing how, vulnerable I felt, and knowing what that feels like, and being in a position to help, and helping with no expectation of anything back, just helping because they can. And that, it's so incredible. Words are not enough to say how thankful I am to you for that. And then in addition to that, obviously, my YouTube channel is continuing to grow, which means that my ad revenue, which is all I'm making off of the YouTube channel at the minute, I don't do sponsorships. I do affiliate links, but not sponsorships. My income for last month, I made a video and I made about £200, like just slightly over. April is my first full month of doing YouTube as a monetized channel. That money is looking likely to be triple the amount, which is incredible for me, just sitting at home, talking to you guys through the camera, and to have, as an additional source of income, an additional stream into my business, is just like phenomenal. It is going to make such a massive impact for somebody, in my position. As well as that, I have a wonderful family member who, I obviously spoke to about all of this, who has his own business, and he was looking for somebody to do some admin work for him every month, and obviously knew that I was looking to make some extra money. And so we came to an agreement where I would be his VA, his virtual assistant, and would do all of his admin work. Almost covers the increase in my cost of rent. It's funny because even a couple of months ago, I would have probably said no to doing the virtual assistant stuff, because I've got tons of experience in admin and stuff. I can, do that with my eyes closed. But I would have been really closed off to that opportunity because I was trying to focus solely on, these passive streams of income. To get that extra amount of money, why wouldn't I do that right now? I had the time to be able to do that, so why wouldn't I? And yeah, I'm so grateful to him to be able to offer that to me. It's a win-win for us both. You may have noticed it in some of my videos. I've put in a couple of affiliate links in my videos, and they are starting to build up and, and increase and get more, because obviously more people are seeing the videos. So if you've ever clicked on one of those links and signed up to something, thank you so much, because, I make a little bit of money every time someone does that at, it's no extra cost to you. I do just want to note though, because I don't want people thinking, oh, she's just going to be doing loads of affiliate links for crap. And I'm not. I will only ever recommend stuff to you guys that I've used myself in the past and I'm happy with the service, and things that I would happily recommend to my friends and my family, because I don't want you guys wasting your money for me to get like 50 pence. So from where I was at the beginning of the month to where I'll be by the end of next month, because obviously, plus I've got all my KDP income, which is holding steady, which is great. Where I'll be by the end of next month, because everything is kind of, I won't get paid for April's YouTube, for example, until next month. Where I'll be by that point is in a much more comfortable place, not rolling in it by any means, but in a position where, things are just a bit easier, which I'm happy with for now. Any step that's a bit easier, I will happily take that. So going forward then with the channel, because I know I've done a lot of kind of more business related ones recently, And I really want to make sure that this channel is more balanced, because I do want it to be about budgeting and about increasing income. So I think going forward, what the plan is how many times am I going to say is? What I'm planning to do is do 2 videos a week. One video will be a budgeting video. I am going to be doing actual cash stuffing. I've made the decision that I'm going to rather than doing my budget monthly, I'm going to do it weekly. And I am probably going to be cash stuffing at least once every 2 weeks. Just so that I can really keep on top of things going forward, because even though right now I'm in a slightly better financial position, you know, when you work for yourself, things can change very quickly and incomes can go down as quickly as they've gone up. So I do want to make sure that I'm keeping a much tighter grip on my budget. So that's why we're changing those videos to weekly. And then the other video will be dedicated more to how I'm increasing my income, different ways that you can increase your income as well. We'll be looking more at my YouTube analytics if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, talking about KDP. So hopefully it will give a more balanced channel. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited moving forward. I'm excited to see, you know, how things can grow, how much progress we can make within the year. My goal is for those people that helped me with the Buy Me a Coffee page, is I keep thinking to myself, and it's like on my mind a lot, is wouldn't it be wonderful if by the end of the year I could be in a position where I can pay that generosity forward to someone else. So that is definitely going on my list of goals for the year, is to be able to pay, you know, is to be able to help somebody else in the way that, you know, those lovely people helped me. So if you've got any questions, drop me a comment. I love chatting with you guys in the comments. And, you know, if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in my next video. Take care.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints, money.